What if I told you the country you're living in might be the one billionaires are leaving? Sounds dramatic, but let's dig in. Hi, I'm Matt. Why are the ultra-wealthy packing up and moving? Let's find out. This isn't just about money. It's about freedom, security, and staying ahead in a world where the rules keep changing. While headlines focus on market crashes and booms, the real story is the quiet, strategic movement of capital, and the people behind it, across borders. Thousands of millionaires and billionaires are liquidating assets and relocating. They're not just chasing sunshine, they're escaping something. Rising taxes, political instability, and fears that the systems that built their fortunes are crumbling. It's a high-stakes game of global chess. Let's uncover where they're going and why it matters for all of us. Let's start with the UK, once a global financial hub, now facing a mass millionaire exodus. This year, an estimated 9,500 millionaires are expected to leave, more than double last year. That's not a trickle, it's a flood, and it signals something deeper. Brexit fallout, political instability, and shifting policies are driving the wealthy away. The UK's scrapping non-domicile tax status and floating higher inheritance and wealth taxes. Ray Dalio has warned about the UK's high debt and vulnerability to shocks. For the ultra-rich, it's a simple calculation: stay and risk more taxes or move to a friendlier country. It's not just the UK. China is projected to lose 15,200 millionaires this year. The UK's exodus is symbolic. No country's status is guaranteed. The global competition for capital is fierce, and the wealthy have more options than ever. When the smart money moves, it's a canary in the coal mine for bigger shifts ahead. Let's look at where the money is going. Where are the ultra-wealthy heading? They're flocking to countries that actively court them. At the top, the UAE, especially Dubai, zero income tax, luxury lifestyle, safety, and a golden visa program. Switzerland remains a classic: privacy, stability, and low taxes. Monaco offers no income tax and Riviera glamour. Portugal and Greece attract global capital with golden visas and flat tax schemes. The US still draws millionaires, especially to Florida and Texas, with no state income tax. Singapore is a long-standing hub, efficient, low tax, and a gateway to Asia. For the wealthy, it's not just about money, it's incentives, stability, lifestyle, and opportunity. The global competition for capital is real. These new havens are winning. They're not just selling tax breaks, they're selling a dream. What makes these havens irresistible? It's a carefully crafted ecosystem designed to attract and keep wealth. The core tax strategy: zero or flat income tax is the ultimate lure. Inheritance and gift taxes matter too. Countries with low or no estate taxes are magnets for those wanting to preserve family wealth. Lump sum tax regimes like Italy's offer simplicity and certainty. Pay a fixed fee, and your foreign income is tax-free. Predictability is key. The ultra-wealthy want to know the rules won't change overnight. Fast, easy residency is another draw. Golden visas and passports are insurance policies, a plan B if things go south at home. But it's not just about taxes. Safety, world-class healthcare, elite schools, and vibrant culture matter. Dubai's luxury, Switzerland's outdoor lifestyle, Monaco's exclusivity, these are part of the package. When thousands of millionaires move to one place, they create a powerful network: business, social, and educational. The more who come, the more attractive it becomes. A self-reinforcing hub of capital and opportunity. Legal and financial infrastructure is crucial. Sophisticated banks, expert lawyers, and strong property rights give confidence. These havens reduce friction, streamlining business, cutting red tape, and treating the wealthy as valued clients, not targets. In contrast, many Western countries are piling on complexity and regulation. The difference in attitude is the most powerful magnet of all. The playbook is about life optimization, security, opportunity, and freedom, all in one place. The wealthy aren't just chasing tax breaks, they're building a better life. The countries that understand this are winning the global wealth game. But paradise isn't risk-free. What are the dangers of these new havens? Let's look at the risks in paradise. Even the best game has its pitfalls. Here's what the ultra-wealthy worry about. Moving to a tax haven isn't a magic fix. These places come with real risks. Geopolitics is the biggest threat. A haven's tax regime can vanish if it gets caught in global crossfire or faces instability. Many havens are small and depend on good relations with big powers like the US and EU. These powers are cracking down on tax avoidance, using sanctions and blacklists to pressure havens. A blacklisted country can be cut off from global finance, devastating for residents. Transparency is rising. The Common Reporting Standard means over 100 countries now share financial info, making it hard to hide assets. Enforcement is ramping up. Tax authorities have more tools to track offshore evasion, with severe penalties for getting caught. Moves must be legal and transparent, no more secret Swiss accounts. Even havens themselves aren't always stable. A new government can reverse pro-wealth policies overnight. Due diligence is critical. You're choosing a political system, not just a tax code. There's reputational risk too. Being linked to a tax haven can attract scrutiny and damage your brand. The success of havens can backfire. Rising costs and social tensions can spark backlash and policy reversals. Portugal ended its NHR program partly due to local housing concerns. The game now is about navigating complex laws, geopolitics, and reputation, not just hiding money. Havens must balance incentives with compliance to avoid global ire. The wealthy must optimize legally, not cross into evasion. The idea of a risk-free paradise is a myth. The real strategy: diversify across jurisdictions to spread risk. Even paradise has its storms. The smart money never bets on just one safe haven. What does this global chess game mean for you? More than you think. You don't need to be a billionaire to benefit from watching where capital flows. When the wealthy leave a country, it's a red flag. Political instability, bad policy, or social unrest may follow. This can impact currencies, markets, and even your job. Conversely, countries attracting capital signal stability and opportunity, potential investment hotspots. Tools like the Financial Secrecy Index show which countries are tightening or loosening financial privacy. Watch policy trends from the OECD and EU. New taxes or visa crackdowns can shift the map overnight. Apply these lessons at home. Use tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k)s or IRAs, your own mini tax havens. Look for niche opportunities, booming real estate in golden visa countries, or financial firms serving the new elite. Think globally, not just domestically. The world is a marketplace of competing systems. Understand the rules, and you'll spot opportunities others miss. Read financial news with a capital flow lens. Ask, why is this policy happening? What are the ripple effects? The decisions of billionaires can create opportunities for you. Awareness is your edge. The savvy investor follows the money. Let's see how you can play the game, legally. How can you apply these lessons to your own life, legally and practically? Start with diversification, not just stocks but jurisdictions. Even owning an international ETF gives you exposure to global economies. If you have more capital, consider a bank or brokerage account in a stable foreign country, not for secrecy, but for protection. Maximize legal shelters at home, 401(k)s, IRAs, HSAs. Let your investments grow tax-free or tax-deferred. Entrepreneurs can structure businesses for tax efficiency, S-Corp, LLCs, solo 401(k)s, SEP IRAs. If you're considering moving, research everything: taxes, residency, property, and inheritance rules. Don't go it alone. Consult experts in international tax and residency planning. The wealthy use teams. You can benefit from a good advisor. The goal is tax avoidance, not evasion. Use the law to your advantage. Plan ahead. Don't wait for a big tax bill to start strategizing. Take control. You have choices in how you invest, save, and even where you live. Understanding global wealth trends lets you make smarter decisions for your future. Play the same game as the wealthy, on your own field, by your own rules. The world is open to those who know how to navigate it. Awareness and planning are your best tools. Don't just watch the game, play it. The rules are there for everyone. Use them wisely. The next move is yours. Let's wrap up with the big picture. Here's what it all means. The world's wealthiest aren't passive. They're strategic, moving assets and families as the landscape shifts. The Great Wealth Migration shows capital is fluid, always seeking the best treatment. This isn't just about the rich. It's a lesson in awareness and adaptability for everyone. The same forces moving billionaires can impact your investments, home, or job. Understanding these trends gives you an edge, spotting risks. Do you research before moving? As paying taxes in multiple countries isn't fun. If you own a company, make sure if you intend to expand, that there's a holding company which manages all your businesses. If you want more info, just comments below. Remember to stay informed and play the game smart. Want more insights? Subscribe to Wealthy Report, and let's decode how the rich play the wealth game.